down here, and then you look, you see this little opening in the cerebellum. That's where the fourth ventricle is. Sometimes you'll see a little capillary in there at choroid plexus. So fourth ventricle is right here in this space between the pons and the cerebellum, right back here. And then it's going to flow down from there. Remember, it goes out into the subarachnoid space, but it also flows through this central canal, all the way down the center of the spinal cord, right here. Okay? And then just to go back and look at the parts of the midbrain, the cerebral aqueduct is located in, this is the midbrain right here. From about here to here, midbrain. This, when we lifted back and saw that butt, there's only half of the corpora quadrigemma, so there's the superior and inferior, we call them the superior and inferior colliculi. So there's a superior colliculus, inferior colliculus, and there's one on the other side too, superior, inferior. Oh, one other thing I missed. There's that choroid plexus. But look right here, thalamus, hypothalamus was down here. See this little guy here?
Epithalamus.
Pineal gland.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of the epithalamus. That's the pineal gland sitting right back there. There he is in here. Okay? Sitting just above in the back. Here you can see part of him. Okay? Just behind at the back of that corpus callosum, just underneath it, behind the thalamus. Thalamus, pineal gland. Remember, we lifted down, you could see him sticking out just above the superior colliculus. Okay, so midbrain. This little bulged area is the pons, so this would be the pons from like here to here. And then the medulla to about here. And then there's the spinal cord. Okay, last couple things. When you look at the cerebellum on sagittal section, you'll see a little, what looks like the branches of a tree. Okay, so the white part, the white matter on the inside, looks like branches. We call that the arbor vitae, which means the tree of life. Like Arbor Day. Arbor vitae, tree of life. And then all the gray stuff is on the outside, just like in the cerebellum, but we call that the folia, like foliage on a tree. It looks like the leaves on a tree. So the folia are the folds in the outside of the cerebellum that give it surface area, and that's all the gray matter here. Okay, so a lot of gray matter in there compared to white, but a lot of processing. Remember, we said we have a lot of coordination in here for muscular activity. So arbor vitae, folia. And the last thing I believe on the list is if you look at the corpus callosum, you see it better in the human. There's a gyrus that goes just above it, but almost the same shape. This first gyrus just above the corpus callosum is called the cingulate gyrus with a C. Where is it? I just saw it. Right here, cingulate gyrus. Okay, so that's just, if I point to this gyrus just above the corpus callosum. That's it. Okay, cingulate gyrus. All right, let's see. Let's do some sagittal